Hey everybody, what's happening? I am back showing off my final Mint on Card collection video. I've got some vintage Batman figures to show you first. Kenner's The Dark Knight Collection, 1990, picking up the ball after Toy Biz dropped it. And yeah, Crime Attack Batman, Michael Keaton, got the perfect jaw to play Batman, doesn't he? Yes sir, and I've also got Shadow Wing Batman as well. Comes with a little batarang or something there, as well as the old squeeze the legs superpowers action, and Iron Winch Batman, and he's blue and gray, kind of like the comics too. So I like that. I like a lot of these. I mean, I even like the gold one, the Tech Shield. They're all great. They're fantastic figures, even though their knees don't bend. But hey, that's okay. It was 1990, and I remember getting these way back then, Christmas '90. It was magical. On the back of the card, we get to see how the superpowers action works. When you squeeze the legs together, he flaps his wings like a bat and intimidates the criminals of Gotham City. And look at that Star Wars blaster down there as well. That's wonderful recycling. I love the different kinds of Batmans, the different colors, different shades. And there were two Jokers, too, actually, which is pretty interesting. The vehicles were cool, too. Moving on to the only Batman the Animated Series figure I have in the package, and it is the Joker! Yes, of course it is! Everybody loves the Mark Hamill Joker, and this was an awesome Joker. I still got him sealed. I haven't set him free. I just don't know what to do with him. Am I going to sell him? Am I going to hold on to him? He's the only one, so it's not like I got a million of them, but, he comes with this weird, like, water spraying backpack thing, and he's got the laughing gas mask, I guess it is, with the big smile. I'm assuming that's what it is. But yeah, pretty cool Joker. I dig him. And yeah, I have a few more loose ones, of course, as well. Good memories. Yeah, and the back of the package here is pretty cool. It just demonstrates kind of how the old water spring works, or acid, or whatever, it's supposed to be, I guess. And we'll show off the other figures in the lineup here. From Batman the Animated Series back in the Kenner days. I remember ordering these figures at Consumers Distributing here in Canada, here in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, specifically Orleans, back when we had one. So, yeah, again, great memories. Legends of Batman. Yeah, these are pretty cool. There's a whole lot of them back in 93, 94, 95. These are from 94, or at least that's when I got them, I believe. So I've got two Batmen and a Catwoman and a Joker, and yeah, they're pretty sweet. I mean, damn, like, speaking of memories and nostalgia and stuff, it's just insane that I have these again because they were once stolen, and I had to rebuy these, and I was very lucky to get some of these at Heroes Comics in London, some of these at the Gore Street Antique Market in Perth as well. So I was very lucky to get these figures back again. So Crusader Batman, Feature Batman, Catwoman, and Joker. They come with some very interesting accessories. Catwoman is extremely common. She's not hard to find. The other three were a bigger challenge. Certainly Crusader Batman as well. I don't think they're worth that much, though, quite frankly. And on the back of the card, we get to see the rest of the figures. And the Batmobile as well. I don't remember ever seeing that Batmobile on the shelves, though. I have no memory of that. Was it available in Canada? I don't know, but we had the Bat Cycle. I remember that, and and then Pirate Batman and Batman on the Horse. Yes, definitely. A very Dark Knight Returns, right? But anyway, no, so many versions of Batman that Kenner just decided to put out, and I think it did pretty well for them back in the day. On to some DC collectibles. Batman, the animated series. These are the larger ones, of course. I've got Joker, I've got Batman and Catwoman here, and they're pretty fragile as well. Yeah, I'm kind of scared to open them, quite frankly. I don't really know what to do with them. Should I sell them then? It's hard to say, but I'm really glad that I got the original Batman. This is like the combat belt Batman, from the the very first action figure based on the animated series from the 90s. And he's just so awesome. But you do have to be careful, apparently, with, removing hands and stuff. And you know. But anyway, Catwoman, she's great. I believe I got her for Christmas 2014, yeah, like 10 years ago. I got her thanks to my sister Colleen, so thank you, Colleen. And I got the Joker and I got Batman from Heroes Comics in lovely London, Ontario. Yes, the Forest City. So yeah, Joker comes with these he comes with these pearls because he stole pearls, I guess. It's just like, okay. Um it seems a bit strange, but I love the fact that his face is very white. You know what I mean? It's bright white. They've had issues with that in the past where the face is kind of blue. You may have noticed that on the previous figure there, previous Joker. So yeah, Catwoman, Batman, and the Joker, they're all beautiful. I think I like the job on the Joker the best. Back of the cards, not much to look at here. So yeah, it's, just all the same. Moving on to some more DC collectibles. These are the 20th anniversary DC collectibles, and these are the good guys. I'm going to show off the heroes first. And they're kind of fragile, that they're not for little kids. Don't give them to little kids, please. But if you're a DC fan, yeah, pretty darn cool. I love the modern-esque Batman here on the left. He's pretty sweet. He was the very first one that I purchased, although I should have got the Flash and Reverse Flash because they're worth a fortune now. But anyway, I do love this Superman, this sky blue Superman. I got him at Silver Snail in Toronto, actually, back when they were on Yonge Street. And Green Lantern Hal Jordan, awesome. One of my personal favorite characters, of course. He's been through a lot, just like Superman and Batman and all these characters, really, Wonder Woman, beautiful job on this figure as well. Princess Diana has never looked better in terms of an affordable figure at the time, when she came out a few years ago. Aquaman, look at this Aquaman. This is great. This is perfect comic book Aquaman. The orange, the detail there on the chest is fantastic. And Nightfall Catwoman, too. I got the Catwoman. She's one of the last ones that I purchased. The purple and black attack. And yeah, she's pretty sweet. They have yet to do that in live action, unfortunately, with the long black hair in the back and everything. I think it would be pretty cool. On the back of the DC Collectibles 20th anniversary figures, well, they're all the same, so I'm just going to show off Wonder Woman here. She looks beautiful on the back, and such wonderful detail on this figure. Yeah, fantastic stuff, and a nice heroic pose, and they're all like that, and they show off the other figures, of course, available in this line. So, yeah, fantastic job, DC Collectibles. And now on to the villains of the DC Collectibles. So, yeah, these ones are very special because it was, well, every single time that I would purchase one, I would come back next week and see that the one that I purchased, they didn't get that again for some reason. So Deathstroke, for example, he's awesome. He's got a great pattern going on. I've actually compared him with other ones, and the shoulder pattern is really, really unique on him. Cyborg Superman, wow, look at this guy. He's so fantastic. I wanted to open up this figure, but then I was like, oh yeah, they're kind of fragile. Don't know if I'm going to sell them, right? Because I have too many figures. I have too many, but yeah, Sinestro as well. Yellow Lantern styles when he led the Yellow Lantern Corps against the Green Lantern Corps, of course. And Brainiac, he was cheap. He was real easy to find at Silver Snail, was it? It might have been Silver Snail. It might have been Heroes Comics. I don't remember. But either way, he was really, really inexpensive. That was a good deal. Black Manta, I really dig that character. It's my favorite thing about Aquaman comics is Black Manta. Moving on to some NECA figures, and they are always very well sculpted and painted, but they're kind of fragile too, just like a lot of these other figures that I'm showing off here today. But still, I mean, that's kind of why I keep them in the package, and I tend to flip them, and I have sold all the other Alien figures from Alien, but I kept this one. I kept this Ripley and Jonesy. It's a two-pack. It's definitely a two-pack with Jonesy, and she's got a flamethrower as well. Looking a lot like 1979 Sigourney Weaver, and that's why I hold on to this one, and just this one. Yeah, she just looks great. She looks fantastic, and it's good to have just kind of like one representative, of that line, so I doubt I'll ever sell this one myself. It's my personal favorite. Moving on to Aliens with Ripley returning with Corporal Hicks as well in the shot. These two figures look fantastic. Again, I'm kind of afraid to open them because I don't want to, impose them too much and have an arm fall off or something. They are kind of fragile. But anyway, check out the detail, though. That's the main thing. Focus on the sculpting and the paintwork here on Lieutenant Ellen Ripley. She looks fantastic with her pulse rifle. And Corporal Hicks as well, of course, comes with some very cool accessories. As you can see there, some cool guns. Yeah, and I dig the packaging. It's just like the Alien packaging, of course. But very, very cool stuff. Once again, from NECA. And on to two more little favorites. Survivors of the initial attack. Private William Hudson, played by the late, great Bill Paxton. And Vasquez as well. And you'll notice Vasquez's packaging is a little bit different. This is what is it, the Bowles version or something? What do they call it there? Some kind of different version of the figure. She's not the first Vasquez. But first, let's take a look at Hudson here. And yeah, he's supposed to be all freaked out because, it's just like that scene, or several scenes, where he's freaked out in the movie, and that's very understandable. He plays that character, that he has that perspective. And Bill was great at that. Yeah, so the BOUs, the bows, I don't know, whatever they call it, version of Vasquez here. I don't even know what that means. You got to tell me in the comments below. But she comes with a pulse rifle, of course, and a knife and all that. So, yeah, more cool stuff. Moving on to two more awesome NECA Aliens figures in two different styles of packaging. I've got Private Rico Frost, who didn't last long in the movie, and Bishop. Bishop? Hey, man. Yeah, absolutely. Love the new Bishop, but first we're going to take a look at Frost. He's got slightly different packaging. He's actually the most recent figure that I got, and I absolutely adore the work here on this figure. Look how great in detail he is. I wish we got more of these Marines, like Drake and Apone from the movie. But anyway, look at this Bishop. We finally got a great Bishop. The one way back in 92 didn't look anything like him. He looked more like RoboCop, so forget that. No, this Bishop is awesome. That's a Lance Henriksen Bishop. Yeah, so glad to have these two in my collection. Final Aliens figure to show off is Sergeant Craig Windrix, who was a tribute figure. I believe it was. I believe this was a real person who passed away, and it's a tribute figure from one of the people that work on this line. I believe it's a relative of someone that works on the line, perhaps a brother. It's been a long time, actually, since I've heard this story, so you have to look it up and Google it, and just Google the name, Craig Windrix. Yeah, fantastic looking figure again, and because nobody really knows who he is, he wasn't in the movie, of course, he's meant as a special one-off tribute figure. He's pretty cheap, he's pretty easy to find on the aftermarket, so that's cool. Moving on to some Blade Runner 2049 NECA toys, action figures. Yeah, these are awesome. Look at this old man Deckard. Yeah, grumpy old man, and he's got reason to be. And Kay, of course, the star of the movie, Ryan Gosling, and Love and Wallace. Yeah, kind of looks like Jared Leto to me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty cool. So I dig these. These were cheap. This is all four of them. It's the whole line, as far as I know. I don't think they made any more. More grumpy old Deckard on the back of the packaging, along with the rest of the figures available in the line. I think NECA did a very good job with the packaging here. So yes, good job, NECA. You should be proud of yourselves. Very cool. And finally, the last figure I'm going to show off today is the NECA They Live Nada figure, based on the late, great Roddy Piper, of course. And I had to grab this. I had to pre-order this through the old EB Games there, or GameStop, I guess it's called now, everywhere. And yeah, amazing figure. Great second head, great gun, sunglasses. Of course, you got to have the sunglasses. I'm not positive if they're removable or if they're attached to the face or not, but I'm not going to open it to find out either. I don't think so anyway. You know, if the package gets ruined, then I'll open it. But that's pretty cool. Pretty decent likeness of Piper, and yeah, that movie They Live by John Carpenter, co-starring Keith David and Meg Foster. You definitely should check it out. Definitely see it. It's really, really smart. And this is a great figure. And finally, I'm going to show off the side of the package here. And John Nada, They Live. Yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Yeah, there's his sunglasses where you can see who the aliens are that are controlling us. You know, that want us to just keep consuming, just keep doing our normal thing. And there's a lot of memes out there, of course, on the internet about how we're being controlled by the media, signals, and I don't know, sound wave, brain wave, whatever it is, I don't know. But yeah, no, They Live is a fantastic movie. Everybody go see it. It's a Carpenter classic in my book, starring Roddy Piper. Yeah, fantastic dude. It comes with a shotgun as well. I like that setup with the American flag and everything there too. That's great. Yeah, so I think they did a great job here. Thank you everybody for checking out this Mint on Card collection video. It's the final one, and I just did it for the heck of it. Well, mainly to show it off to people that are interested in buying some stuff, because if I sell stuff, I'll just show them one of these videos, right? So that's the whole plan here. It's also great for inventory as well. You know, if I move, then then I'll know what I got. And oh yeah, I forgot I had that figure. No, but yeah, beautiful stuff to show off to you guys. And that's all for me. Until next time, peace.